Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 345. If you're writing a book or thinking about it or trying to finish your book or trying to promote your book or anything to do with books, really, you are in the right place. Good morning, happy Saturday, happy weekend. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc. I-N-K, like that stuff we write with or used to, or I still do. Christine-inc.com. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "But I don't want to go among mad people," Alice remarked. "Oh, you can't help that," said the cat. "We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad." How do you know I'm mad?" said Alice. "You must be," said the cat, "or you wouldn't have come here." Lewis Carroll, and of course that is from the book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Kind of a hint about today's episode because it is Saturday. Once again, happy Saturday, happy weekend, my fellow authors. And what we do on Saturday is we kick back a little bit, and I try to have a fun episode every Saturday, especially with all the learning we have during the week, and especially with all the stuff we've all been dealing with in life lately. So I think we can probably use all the fun and smiles we can get. Wouldn't you agree? So we're going to have a fun Saturday episode. Today I have for you 3 lessons for authors from fairy tales. Number 1, of course, let's start with Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So you know the one, just brief recap here, my own way of summarizing things. The girl falls asleep by a river. She wakes up. She sees a white rabbit run by, follows him, jumps down a hole, eats and drinks some stuff. Crazy stuff happens. And that is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland in a nutshell. But then she later wakes up and was like, oh, it was all a dream, kind of like the Wizard of Oz theory of life. Or was it? So what is the lesson here for authors and also other artists? Well, and I don't personally advocate doing this through the use of mind-altering substances. It's fun to follow the rabbit hole of imagination wherever it takes you. I definitely recommend it. Follow the rabbit hole of imagination wherever it takes you as often as possible. Even when it seems to make no sense, it's crazy, it's illogical, it's anti-productive, any of those things. What seems crazy or illogical or anti-productive might end up being a source of great ideas and totally unexpected ones. You could, follow your imagination somewhere and have this crazy idea that actually does, fit into like a nonfiction business book if you just really use your imagination to connect those dots. So, look at the veritable goldmine of mini short stories that happened to Alice while she was down that rabbit hole. You never do know. Follow your imagination and don't feel bad for doing it. Number 2, Cinderella. So poor dumped on stepsister gets her own fairy godmother and finally gets her ticket to the ball and the man and the whole deal. The author lesson I got from this one is to keep your head down. Keep working no matter what. Keep working hard no matter what riches others around you are experiencing. You're you, not them. They have their own different fairy tale. And here's what I mean. My point is, no matter what sort of success other authors you hear of are experiencing, no matter how many balls they're going to while you're stuck at home scrubbing the floor, which may well mean editing the 20th final draft of your book, keep at it. Keep your head down, work hard, and trust that your fairy godmother, also known as luck, by the way, tends to reward perseverance. Trust that your time will come, your prince will come, your success will come. I personally have been at this for decades now, continuously doing my thing, even when it seemed to be leading nowhere, living my mission, producing content, reaching out, connecting with authors, telling stories, writing, words. Always betting on the long-term investment of people's attention, especially the people who need to hear from me the most. Keep writing, keep scrubbing that floor. Your fairy godmother and your prince will come. And finally, number 3, The Princess and the Pea. This is one of my favorites. I remember this was one of my favorites growing up. So this in a nutshell is, so you got the prince, you got the overbearing mom trying to find him a suitable wife, goes through basically the entire cast of the TV show The Bachelor, but no dice. Finally, one rainy night, a young woman shows up looking for a place to stay. Overbearing mom makes up a bed for her, but uses like a ton of mattresses. Like, I don't even understand. Just so like the whole Sears mattress section and puts a single pea at the bottom of the pile of mattresses because apparently a real princess will notice because they'll be sensitive and all those things. Sure enough, the future princess has a horrible night's sleep and wakes up all bruised from that tiny little pea. So what is the moral of the story for us as authors? Well, as artists, sometimes we think we feel too much. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but this is sometimes something I feel. Maybe we think that we feel too much. We're too sensitive. We're too emotional. Our imaginations get the best of us. Maybe we're a little weird. We're a little eccentric. And we're just on the outskirts of society going, oh my God, everybody hates us. This is just crazy. Like, why am I like this? Why am I so emotional and creative and imaginative? But here's the thing. Like in this story, something that maybe we consider, because like the princess woke up and she's like, why am I all bruised? And I had like the worst night's sleep. This is horrible. But the other people, you know, the prince and the mom are like, yes, you're what we've been waiting for. You're awesome. This is fantastic. You're the one. So, well, we think a certain way of ourselves that we're to this and we're to that. To many others, maybe we're royalty, or at the very least, we are special. So just flipping the perspective on how we see ourselves as artists and how others might see us. They might see our stuff as a good thing, something that they would like to have for themselves, something that they would treasure. So what are your favorite fairy tales? And I would love to hear from you on this. Any lessons for authors that you'd care to share from those fairy tales? Please visit my Ink Authors group on Facebook and chime in. Let's have some fun with this. Yeah, let's, tell me some fairy tales and tell me some lessons for authors, or just post it and we'll all chime in together. Ink Authors on Facebook. Thank you, as always, for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you know someone else who wants to do the same thing, please point them in the direction of yourdailywritinghabit.com. Until tomorrow, happy writing.